Hi, I'm Mariah, and I'm going for my first screencast today. This is a beginner's tutorial on understanding your self-hosted WordPress dashboard, and I'm going to generally cover everything, but I'm going to leave the in-depth coverage on plugins and media for other tutorials. Those cookies are big bites, and I want to keep this focused on what we can reasonably chew and swallow in one sitting. Is that cool? Okay. So I'll be showing you the back end of this site, which I made for my brother Dana. After I log in, it leads me to the dashboard homepage. And yours should look very similar. There's this general area with summaries of action on your site, stats, so forth. That is right up here on top, home. Directly underneath the home is the update area, and that is when there is a plugin or a theme that needs updating, a number will appear here. And it's important to pay attention to this and keep everything updated to prevent anything from happening to your site. And it's really easy to update. You just click update and the system gets busy for you. Under this dashboard I have Jetpack, and it's a pretty standard plugin. I'll talk more about it on our segment and plugins, so I'll just skip it for now. Next up is posts. This is where your blog posts are located, and it's also where you go to edit or create a new blog post. Say posts, all posts. Yeah. Add new. It's pretty straightforward, but it's good to remember because when you're just starting out, this stuff can be confusing. You're like, where are my blog posts? Here they are. All posts. Add new. That's it. See, click on it, and it's going to take you to every post that is on this site. Okay, underneath posts is media, right here, media. And it's where all photos, videos, PDFs, anything media related that you have uploaded to your site is stored. And it's where you upload photos for your blog posts too. I've had a few questions from you guys on image sizing and structure, so I'll just make another tutorial about media to cover this in more depth. For now though, just remember that this is where you upload your photos. Library, add new. That's where you upload it. Pages are right under media, and this is useful in that pages are areas for you to create content for your site that will not go out as a blog post or in an RSS feed. So pages are usually the areas that you place in the navigation bar on your site, like your About Me page or Contact. You can also create a page and make it static, then use it as a home page for your site, like I did here. My brother's homepage site is a page. Moving right along, we have comments. And that's what you think it is. The comments that people make on your site. When you have a new comment to approve, a little number will show up here. It's pretty exciting when it happens. Next is appearance. Contact's just contact, right? So next is appearance. And that's where you find the stuff that deals with how your site looks. Your themes are here, menus, widgets. Widgets are the pieces that populate a sidebar or a footer. The social media, follow links, blog sign-up forms, about me information, all that good stuff. It's widgets. CSS is for code. You aren't likely to need this for a while. Theme options are in dealing with your own theme tweaking. So setting up your theme for your site, it's all there. Theme options. And then we have plugins. And I'll make another screencast on just plugins because there's so much to cover. Suffice to say right now that this is where you add them and find them. While plugins add functionality to your site, and they are super fun and awesome, they do slow your site down. And some of them clash with each other and can break your site. And I know this. My site was broken many times from plugin clashes. So add them with care. Lean and mean is what you're going for. Users, right here, users are the people that you give access to your site. And you can add whomever you want, but you probably want to think about the level of access you give people. The administrator rule can literally delete your site. And your profile, that's where you add a new one, and then your profile is something that you should fill out. You add in your name, social media links, all that good stuff. It's going to represent you on the internet though, so you want to be comfortable with your message. Hold the naughty stuff because your mom's going to be reading it at some point. Next is tools. And honestly, unless you're going to try to import your site right now, it's probably not worth getting into it at this point. Priorities, right? Yeah. Last, we have settings. And these are worth going through and at least familiarizing yourself with. So just kind of work through this. Click on each one: general, writing, reading, discussion, media, all the stuff. Just kind of go through it. Familiarize yourself with what it is and what it says. So this wraps up this screencasted tutorial, and I would love to hear from you. What works about this, what doesn't, what else you're trying to understand. What are you working on that you'd like some help with, and so forth? Just holla. Comment below or on my blog or social media, wherever. Let's talk. And peace out.